Friday morning, and it is actually Good Friday. Welcome back to Martin's Aquatics. Now today we're going to be talking about this, the oase screenmatic filter that was broken. And in the last video I said I'm just going to sit with the Nexus because it has filtered the pond okay in the past, and that is true, except the problem with the Nexus, and Nexus owners will vouch for this, you get a lot of suspended particles in the water, which, you know, doesn't look too great. Just a quick update on the water. The new UV is starting to take effect. As you can see, it's a lot clearer today. I think another couple of days and it'll be crystal clear. So going back to the screenmatic filter, the electrics were all broken. I've replaced the electrics 3 times in that damn box, and it costs well over £100 every time. So I thought I would ditch the box totally, and then it was sat just over there on the end of the pond waiting for me to move it away, and I got thinking, actually in the bottom of the screenmatic is a really good sponge filter, so why throw that away? Now, to use the sponge filter needs a few modifications, and as you can see there's a pipe now going in that was the back end. Excuse me, I've still got my bad cold. So let's go over to the box and I'll show you what modifications I made to turn this screenmatic filter that wasn't working into a really effective box filter. Welcome back, and here you can see the inside of the screenmatic without a screen. Now what used to happen was the water would come out of here onto the screen, drop down, and these 2 sponges would get very dirty, but the rest of the sponges would hardly get dirty at all. And I think that's one of the many design errors on this filter, is the water would go straight down and then out. There's no real need for it to come this way, because with the outflow there, the pull of the water is all that way. So these filters, especially at the end here, would get hardly any muck on them at all. So what I've done is I've taken the inlet out over there, drilled a hole in the back of the filter, connected the inlet up, and as you can see the water is coming in and going over these first couple of sponges, and it's got to go through all the sponges to go out of the filter. That way it's getting far more efficient filtration. Now, to remove the screen was pretty easy. I literally just had to cut this support here and this support there with a saw and lift it out in one go. So there's now no electrics in this filter. It's purely a sponge filter, pump fed, 5,000 litres per hour pump is putting this water in, and hopefully that will help with getting rid of the suspended fine particles that you get with a Nexus filter. So time will tell in the next few days. What I'll do is I'm not going to complete this video now and post it. I'm going to see how the pond goes over the next couple of days, and then we'll hopefully have a look at some crystal clear water. Now, I didn't film me doing the modifications because I didn't know if they would work. So that's why you're seeing the end result. Anyway, catch you in the next bit. Good Sunday morning, and it is a good Sunday morning. It's also Easter Sunday. Welcome back, and as you can see, because that fish is on the bottom, the water is crystal clear again. So the combination of the new UV and my modifications to the oase screenmatic, now Martin's box filter, has sorted out the water quality. So I'm a happy bunny. I mean, you see the sturgeon, he's right on the bottom. I'm filming from a way away because I think you get the better view of it. But yeah, I'm very happy. So we're on track for the summer. Still keeping the feeding very low at the minute. I don't want to overload the filters. And let's have a good pond season. Catch you in the next one.